Zest Money EMI for everyone. Player of the day. India versus the West Indies was the game that we were focusing on. Mike Hussey with me, and we've gone with the Indian captain, who's 72. After the entire game, looks even more impressive, Mike Hussey.
Yeah, definitely. In the context of this match, that innings of 72 was unbelievable. It wasn't an easy pitch to bat on. I thought the West Indians bowled extremely well. They were getting steep bounce. There was some seam movement, certainly some spin as well. But he just makes it look so easy. I just love how busy he is at the crease. He's so positive in everything he does, but he runs hard between the wickets. He works the ball into the gaps nicely, and he must be extremely difficult to bowl to. And it was another class performance from him. And India needed it because, as I said, it was a challenging pitch to bat on, and they needed a good score on the board.
Yeah, if you just have a look at Kohli's innings more in detail, if you care to join me, Hassan, we'll have a look at just the numbers of the Kohli innings today. One thing that was rare was him getting out in the 60s and 70s. We don't see that very often. But in what we're seeing here is a smart strike rate of 102 at a time where no one else in the top order managed to go to a strike rate of over 80. Kohli's actual strike rate was 87. But you can just see in the context of the game, you said batting was hard. He just seems to bat at a different level. What is it that he does differently that makes sure that he doesn't consume as many dot balls or consume as much time as some of the others?
It might sound strange, but I think he watches the ball closer than most other batsmen. He's so clear in his mind, but then he just sees that ball, waits for it, plays it so nice and late, and just uses his wrists to work the ball into the gaps. And he's so fast between the wickets. So quite often he's turning those singles into twos, into threes, and then he obviously picks off the loose ball when it comes. But on a tough pitch, when the bowlers are bowling well, that ability to be able to rotate the strike is just so important, and that's what makes him such a good player.
And that's exactly what we saw there. We see 42 dot balls for Virat Kohli, and he's got 8 boundaries, which means he's run 40 of those in 40 balls. That's something that a lot more of the West Indies batsmen could take from, just managing to rotate the strike.
Well, I think any youngster out there watching could take a lot from just watching Virat Kohli and how he goes about his work. You see so many players, they come in and they just look to defend. They don't even try and look to knock the ball into the gap and get that quick single. That rotation of strike is so important because if you've got someone just stuck at one end, the bowler builds up the pressure on him, the scoreboard's going nowhere, but if you can just keep rotating the strike, it just puts all the pressure back on the fielding team.
All right, maybe all we're missing from Virat Kohli now is 100. But other than that, no complaints at all. He put in a fine performance today, and he is therefore our Zest Money EMI for everyone player of the day.